Alright guys, and today we're in an episode of our FIFA 13 Career Mode series with Swansea. Now, like I say guys, thank you for all the support in the last episode. It is much appreciated. Now, from where we left off, yeah, I think that's right. From where we last left off, there we go. With the win against Everton, we now move on to some transfers now. Napoli coming for Leno. Now, I reject that straight away. We're not going to let him go. He's our number one goalkeeper. You can see his stats there. I will do a, what's it called now, a squad report coming up soon. I'll probably do that either next episode or the episode after. Just to show you some people's growth over this season. Obviously, it's important to see that and see how players are going. Like I say, Leno, if you pause there, you probably see his stats there. 86 reflexes, I do believe. But they do look really, really good just for an 83 overall goalkeeper. I can't wait to see what it looks like when he's a higher overall. But anyway, Fernandez, our centre back, got injured, I think. Yeah, he's injured, so we had to sub him off. And there was a quick look at the team because I know you guys wanted to have a look. I don't really add that in anymore. When I do substitutes, I don't really add that in. But I thought I'd do that, you guys get to see who's on the team and stuff like that and their overalls because you won't see it in game. But anyway, here we have 11 million and 22,000. Now, obviously, we're going to look for a centre attacking mid, like we did last episode, but we're going to look for, like I say, Mario Götze, centre attacking mid. He would be ideal, but we can't sign him in a minute. So we're going to have a look for some other players that are arranged age, 17 to 22. So even if they're wingers, centre attacking mids, anything, we're just looking for some star players, that could maybe interest us. See here, Ericsson, I was looking at some of his stats. He can play centre mid, CAM, and he's only 21, 81 overall. He's got 5-star weak foot, 4-star skills, really good stats they are, really good stats. And like I say, 88 vision, I do believe there, 87 short passing, so good stats for a centre attacking mid. And I feel like if we can get him, he'd be a really good player. But also, I do believe at the same time, if we have some sort of like sort around at a club, like I do believe there's some players that we should sell, we should buy in certain positions, like in a 4-2-3-1. I feel like we buy more wingers, where it's more like a 3 centre attacking mid you should have. But here I was looking at some jobs, see if there's any jobs in for me, see if I should go and accept one. But there's only Newcastle and I think it's Schalke, so not teams for me in a minute. Hopefully maybe for teams like Chelsea, Spurs. All I'm obviously I won't join Spurs because I've already done a Spurs career mode, but teams like that, I'd possibly join. Here we look at some free agents. We're obviously looking at see if there's any young stars, and there isn't really. If I'm going to be honest, they're just all age 30 and stuff like that, and the highest overall was like 70 or something. So really poor free agents. Here we look at transfer listed players. We can have a look here at some players. Anelka's still transfer listed. He'd be a really good player to get, but he's not that good as he used to be. Plus, like I say, he's like 72 overall, so not that good. Here we look at some defenders now. I weren't really bothered about the age. I didn't put an age. I just looked at defenders and just looked at the best because I thought I have 11 million. Let's see what we can do. Now, our defence in a minute is okay, I guess, but the left back and right back sort of are worrying me because we have a young defender, I think 24, and then we have like a 33 or 28 year old. So we really want some better defenders, and they're really low overalls. But here we look at Dani Alves. Now, Dani Alves, obviously he's 30, so for a start I'm going back over what I just said, but on that note, what I said is like the overall's really low as well as their age. So, they got a low overall, high age, it's not really working. Whereas Dani Alves, he's got the pace, he's got everything for a right back, and even though he's 30, it doesn't matter. Now, Leighton Baines, another defender I'm really looking into get, because he can take those free kicks. If you remember in my Everton career mode, he took a lot of free kicks and scored quite a few. Even though he's 29, he's still a decent player, and he's in good form, and he's very happy in morale, which could be hard to try and get him, but we're going to see. We're going to see if we can get him. We'll offer in the amount. Like I say, there's a lot of defenders that you could buy, but none of them really interested me. Ajax come back from Ericsson and said, you know what? No, we're not going to let you have him. He's too important to us. But we're going to go see if we can actually try buy him, because he'd be a really good pickup, if I'm honest, because we're on a short budget here. I think we're on about 11 million, so not the most amount of money, but we offer 500,000 more, because you never know, that little extra money they could accept. Now, Dani Alves, they wanted 9, so you know what? I was going to try to get him on a cheap, because, he's aged 30, and I do believe Barcelona have some sort of replacement. Gustavo, Liverpool come in. Now here, I was like, you know what? I could sell him get some money, possibly replace him, possibly, or I can just replace him with a player we have in the team already and have an extra 10 million or something, or 8.1 I think it says there from the chief executive. But I just reject it in the end. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to keep him. He's a good player, and I signed him to play that CDM role because he is a CDM. So that's what we're going to keep him as for now. But Leighton Baines, to come back and he accepted. So we have to do is put the wage in now, and I'm just going to go and adjust that. Obviously, I want enough transfers so I can afford him and have the wage at the same time. And this is all on transfer deadline day, so obviously we're on short time. We're going to get it all in enough. So he wanted 2 years, 60,000, and a crucial first team player. Now, obviously that's all important, but Leighton Baines come back and he says he accepts. He'll join Swansea, which I'm glad to see. Obviously, if that happened in real life, would not be happy, but it's good to see him wanting to join. So we'll go ahead and accept that in just a minute. Also, we have here a transfer offer for I can't really remember who the player is now. I can't believe I think you'll see in a minute. Yeah, Wilfred Bonney. Now when this came in, I was like, you know what? Should I let him go or should I not? And I thought, well, you know what? Do it. I make quick decisions. Sometimes I don't think it through. But Bonney, when I was thinking of that, I was thinking my last things of Bonney. When I was thinking of him as a player, I thought he's slow. He don't get played a lot. You know what? Sell him. And we got 10 million for him, so it's not bad. That will cover Dani Alves's money transfer if we do actually get around to buying him. But they come back and said they want 9 million. They want 9 million, no lower. But like I say, we'll have to see. We offered that in, and Ericsson come back again. Not Ericsson, but the team come back again, saying no, you're not having him. Now, we're also going to accept the 9 million for Dani Alves, so we go put in 90,000, 2 years, crucial first team player because that's what he will be. Like I say, hopefully he joins. He's going to be a really good player for that right back position. And here we go. He goes and accepts. So we have brung in this tight space of time, we have brung in Dani Alves, Leighton Baines. You can see here now. Sorry, that was sort of like a sneak preview. Leighton Baines, and we've sold Bonney, which could be a sort of a downfall, but I don't think it will be because we've got Rodrigo. Obviously, got some other players like Delafu who could possibly play striker. I really do think he could. But you can see here. Anyway, guys, thank you for watching. If you did enjoy it, leave a like down below and also a comment. And I'll see you all next video, guys. Thank you all for watching. And so, yeah, see you later.